Good morning, friends. Today on Bloomer Chat at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I do talk often, we're going to talk about volunteering and how it's the greatest gift to give yourself. So pull up a chair, grab a coffee, grab a tea, or your favorite beverage. You know what I'll be having, the Pepsi, and let's get into it. But first, remember to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss another episode. We want to grow this channel and reach as many people as we can. So here we go. First thing is to remember you're a volunteer and not a slave or a doormat. You need to be precise in your boundaries and your expectations. It saves a lot of stress and heartache because other volunteers can try to become your bosses. I've seen that happen a lot. You have to stand up to yourself for yourself. You do it in a nice way, but you just be firm and polite. And sometimes you just have to walk away. The best thing to do, I find, is volunteer for one event from whatever group you decide that you might want to volunteer for and see how it goes. You're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then you can decide whether or not that's your cup of tea or you need to try a different place. Now, some ideas would be a food bank, a nursing home, a soup kitchen, schools, if you have kids in school, daycare, gardening groups, scouts, church, interest groups like special interests, your hobbies, like a quilting group or quilting guild, that kind of thing, because you know I quilt. Animal shelters, they always need somebody to walk a dog or do different things. Senior centers, they always need someone there too. There's many things you can do to volunteer. And if you can't find anything in your area, you can either call or visit your local Chamber of Commerce, not Congress, and check out the events because a lot of those events they need volunteers and you can get into a lot of these festivals and everything, so it's a twofer. You're volunteering and you're getting into a event for free. So that's always nice, but you need to do your research before you commit to working for free for anybody because some people will really take a lot of advantage. And I know, because I always say I'm a volunteer. If somebody gets a little too frisky with me or a bossy or whatever, I let them know I'm a volunteer, not an employee, and certainly not your child. You say that in a nice way with a big smile, kind of do it jokingly at first, but if they don't get it, you're a volunteer. You don't have to stay there, and especially to be treated poorly. No, it's not going to happen. Nobody has the right to yell at you or be demanding of you when you're just trying to help an organization. Now, that's not the usual case. I don't want to scare anybody away from volunteering, but you know, every so often you run into one of those people, the hall monitor types. I like to have fun if I'm volunteering. If I'm not going to have fun, it's not really worth it to me. Um, I do volunteer at a local nursing home, and maybe someday I'll tell you some stories of some funny things that happen. But in the meantime, it is important to limit expectations from other people. Expecting certain things will equal disappointment. So you just have to be realistic about it, find the right group for yourself. And, you know, sometimes it might take several tries. I've tried a lot of different things and I liked it. At my other home, I was practically out there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, volunteering for this and that. And I always really had a good time. Um, and it always makes you feel good. It's not why you're going, but you end up, when you help others, you feel better about yourself. That's why I think it's the greatest gift you can give yourself. And it's another way to be kind. Remember, this channel is all about being kind to others. And why? Because it doesn't cost a thing and it only takes a moment. Now, volunteering might take several moments, but you know what I mean. So I'd like to hear from you guys. Where are you volunteering? What are you doing? Has it always been good experience? Have you had a bad experience? Please share with the group. I love to read all the comments and all the little stories. And I know they help others because it's always nice to see, oh, that happened to me too. So I'm not the only one because everybody thinks they're only one when it's something not so nice, but you're not. And this group is about not being alone. It's to be for a group of friends so you have somewhere to go and see a friendly face and a goofy face, but you know what I mean. So please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to be kind to someone because it doesn't cost you a thing and it only takes a moment. And I'll see you in the next video, friend. Bye bye now.